Hello guys, let us look at this quadratic equation. The question says, using the factorization method, solve the quadratic equation 2x squared minus 3x minus 5 equals to 0. It is a quadratic equation because it has an equal to sign, and the highest power of x here is 2. So we have the equation like this. The first thing we do is to identify the product in this equation. The product is obtained by multiplying the coefficient of x squared, in this case 2, by the constant value here, minus 5. And so the product is equal to 2 times minus 5, and that is equals to minus 10. The next step is to identify the sum. The sum is usually the middle term carrying the x without a power here, and that gives us the sum, and the sum is equal to minus 3. And finally, we identify the factors. What are the factors? The factors are two numbers that when you multiply them, the product should give you minus 10, and when you add them, the sum should give you minus 3. And so these factors are plus 2 and minus 5. 2 times minus 5 gives you minus 10. At the same time, plus 2 minus 5 will give you minus 3. Having identified the factors, we'll now have to substitute these factors into this equation and replace minus 3 with the factors 2 and minus 5 because their sum gives us minus 3. And so this expression becomes, or the equation becomes 2s squared. We've replaced minus 3s with these two values here now to give us plus 2s and minus 5s. And then we bring this constant back, minus 5 equals to 0. So this expression is the same thing as this one because 2x minus 5x will also give us minus 3s. So nothing has changed. At this point, we're going to factorize the left-hand side of this equation. And to factorize that, we look at what is common between 2s squared and this 2s. The common factor there is 2x. And so we can factorize this expression. And what is common between 5x and minus 5 is what? Is 5. So factorizing this expression will give us this. What is common between 2s squared and plus 2s is 2s. We write that out. And then we open a bracket. What is left is that we divide 2s squared by 2x. And what is left is x plus 2s squared. 2x into 2x. What is left is 1. Minus what is common between 5x and 5 is 5. If 5 divides 5x, 5 cancel 5, and what is left is x. 5 divided by 5 is plus 1. If we open this bracket, we find out that we have minus 5 times x, gives us this minus 5s. Minus 5 times plus 1 will give us minus 5. So we are correct with this factorization. Everything is equal to 0. We always make sure that what you have in this bracket is the same thing as what you have in this bracket, so that you can pick one of them and pick what you have outside the bracket into a bracket of its own. So we pick 2x minus 5 into a bracket, and we pick just one of these s plus 1 in another bracket and equate them to 0. So this is what we have: 2s minus 5 in one bracket multiplied by x plus 1 in another bracket, everything equal to 0. So this is the product of two numbers that are equal to 0. For the numbers to be equal to 0, it means either 2x minus 5 is equal to 0, so that 0 times this gives us 0, or s plus 1 is equal to 0, so that 0 times this would also give us 0. So the expression can be rewritten as either 2s minus 5 is equal to 0, or x plus 1 is equal to 0. So we solve these two linear equations separately. So 2s minus 5 equals to 0. This minus 5 will cross equals to sign, and it becomes plus 5. So that we have that 2s is equals to 5, or s is equals to the plus 1 will cross the equation sign to become minus 1. To solve this side, we divide both sides by 2 so that we can solve for s in this side of the linear equation. And that gives us 2x over 2 equals to 5 over 2, or s is equals to minus 1. 2 we cancel 2 and we are left with s. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5, and our final answer becomes x equals to 2.5, or x equals to minus 1. Please try this and put your answer in the comment section. Thank you for watching.